Mhm.
whenever you deal with issues of doubt or deal with someone raising suspicion that something isn't what it seems, to me, there's not really any internal inconsistency here with this story as we primarily understand it. There is a weird aspect of not that conspiracy necessarily, but conspiracy theories gaining steam with political violence in general.
Yes.
Earlier, I did mention nobody gains from this. Ultimately, this is something that there's going to be a very staunch response. Like, so many, Charlie Kirk is going to have so many more supporters from this and more people trying to carry that mantle. So many more people trying to carry that mantle. But ultimately, when you have these acts of political violence and political destruction, these do benefit those who are interested in our societal destruction, maybe foreign actors who are looking for that. I'm not saying that to insinuate anything, but the end result of that sort of thinking is everyone's a plant, everyone's a spy, and it leads you to no one can be trusted. And this is one of the most dangerous outcomes of this exacerbation of ideology, rhetoric, political temperature is, yeah, it gets scary when you start to become aware of how easy it is to manipulate and how easy it is to raise the political temperature.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's unfortunately very, very easy. I mean, you kind of like going towards the FBI part that we were talking about.
Yeah.
I was a big supporter of Cash Patel. I mean, I know there's always some wishy-washy things about him, but I truly believe that Cash Patel has a pure, like, I don't think he has motive behind a lot of his things that he wants to do. I truly believe he has his beliefs, but I think some of his actions have shown when he sees some evidence, he doesn't act on it just because it's a belief. He won't do it until he actually sees the proof. He may believe something, but as FBI director, if you listen to some of the stuff he said before he was, before he was confirmed, he would be going through the nation right now, turning it upside down. But I think as he got in there and started seeing some other stuff, he's like, okay, well, he hasn't said this again. It just seems like, okay, hey, maybe it wasn't what we thought it was. But they're saying that there was some breakdowns. He made public statements, person of interest, they were conflated. There's conflicting removers. If an official states a suspect is in custody, but then that person's released, it can damage the public trust, right? Because everybody's going, okay, we got him, man. We got the guy. And then all of a sudden, boop, nope, that wasn't who it was. So people are going, well, man, did you even really have any idea? It just kind of, not that I don't think the FBI was like being lazy, but they didn't do as thorough of a job as maybe they normally would have, because they were just trying to be like I don't know if it was trying to calm things down, whatever you want to call it. But it did, and now they're saying that Congress may launch hearings into